Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi zidni ilma. In our previous video, previous class, we learned about the body parts, right? Do you have any questions related to body parts? Did you all get that? Okay, so let's begin with lesson 17 from Unit 1 of Quranic Language Made Easy, that is masculine and feminine nouns. And as you all know, in Arabic, there are two types of words. Any noun you take, it's either masculine or feminine. Okay, so for example, like every noun is considered masculine unless indicated feminine by any of the following. Okay, so every noun is considered as masculine unless you see some of the like feminine signs of it. Okay, so we are going to learn about that. The first thing is nouns ending with a tamar buta and a alif maksura and an alif mamduda. This is long alif. So this is short. This is short alif. This is called as alif maksura. Okay, we are going to see the examples and you'll get it. Or it could be with alif mamduda. Okay, the long alif. So here we have, for example, Jannatun, okay, garden. This ends with a tamar buta, okay? And then we have Izzatun. Izzatun ends with a tamar buta, that's why it's feminine. And we have Nusratun, this ends with a tamar buta, help. And Az-zakatu, it's feminine because it ends with a tamar buta. And As-salat, that is also feminine. Okay, all these words end with a tamar buta. This is the first sign of a word to be feminine. And note that, okay, I'll explain that later. And the second thing is the words ending with alif maksura. Okay, this is called as alif maksura. And this is like, for example, we have sughra, kubra, bushra. Okay, so these are also feminine. Whenever you have a noun ending with alif maksura, okay, so these are feminine words. So sughra, sughra comes from like asghar. Asghar is small, right? And kubra comes from what? Can someone tell me? Like sughra came from asghar. Kubra came from, how do you say big in Arabic? Akbar. So akbar or kabir, right? So kubra is big. And bushra is from abshar. It's like good news, right? So all these things, the words that end with the alif maksura, they are considered as feminine. And the third type is alif mamduda. Okay, this is stretching with a mud, like the colors. Bayda. How do you say white in Arabic? Bayda. This is the feminine word. What usually is a word? How do you say white in Arabic or black in Arabic? Abiyad. Very good. Abiyad, aswad for black, ahmar for red. That's how you have learned the colors in Arabic, right? But if it comes in this form like bayda with alif mamduda, long stretched alif, or sauda or hamra, right? And they are considered as feminine words. Okay, is it clear, everyone? But if it's abiyad or aswad or ahmar, then they are masculine words. Okay, if you say abiyad or aswad or ahmar, and you all must know why do you have this? Like, why do I mean, you can just say abiyad, right? Why do you have to say bayda, right? Why? Because in Quran there are some words which are feminine. If I want to refer to a feminine word, then I have to use that feminine. Like, for example, if I want to say how do I say, what should I take next? Can someone give me an example of a feminine word with ending with a tamar buta?
Bakaratun. Jannatun.
Yeah, no, just yeah, bakaratun is fine. Okay, what is the meaning of bakaratun?
Cow.
Cow. Right? So cow. So bakaratun ends with a tamar buta. If I want to say white cow, okay, how do you say white cow?
Bakaratun beidao.
Okay, so how do you say? Do you say abiyad bakaratun? Can you say abiyad bakaratun? Baida, right? Why do you say baida? Why not abiyad?
Because it's feminine.
Very good. So if you want to refer to a feminine word, then we are going to use a feminine the word for it. Like you don't use abiyat baqara, you say bayda'u baqaratun or baqaratun bayda'u, a white cow. Okay. So that's the reason we have this aswad and hamra. Is it clear, everyone? Let's move to the second point, which says parts of the body parts, the parts of the body that are in pairs. Okay, we have all learned about the body parts in our previous class, right? You all remember about it. Do you know what are the body parts that are in pairs? Can someone tell me? Like they're in pairs. Like, you know, like for example, you have hand. There you have two hands,
Eyes,
right?
lips, feet.
Eyes.
Yeah.
Very good.
Eye,
Yeah,
Lips,
very
feet,
good. Right? So
ears,
so any body part that are in pairs are there, they are considered as feminine. Okay?
feminine.
Like we have two hands, right? Two legs, and we have two ears. Does nose considered as a feminine word? Nose? Anfun? Is it feminine?
no,
Why?
because it's just one.
Very good, mashallah. So any body parts that are in pairs, there are two, right? Then they're considered as feminine. For example, yadun, hand, rijlun, foot, udhunun, ear, shafatun, lips, right? So they are an ainun, eyes, right? They're not given here. Okay, yeah, ainun. And what else? You have like other body parts which are both in pairs, they are considered as feminine. Okay, ainun too. And uh, um, uh, the third thing which you can know that if it is a feminine or no is names given to the wind. Okay, rihun and samumun. When you look at these words, you don't have a tamarbuta ending at the end, right? It's like looks like a normal noun, like kitabun, qalamun, baytun, right? Samumun, rihun. But there are names given to the wind, they are considered as feminine, even though they don't look like feminine, even though they don't have a tamarbuta, they're still considered feminine. There are other words too which are considered as feminine even though they don't have a tamarbuta. And also like for example, the word talha, you might be having a relative name talha, right? Is it a girl's name or a boy's name? Talha?
Boy's name.
Boy name.
Boy's name, right? But this has a tamarbuta. So what do you think? Is it a masculine word or a feminine word?
لفظا مذكر
Masculine.
ومعنى مؤنث.
Yeah.
The
So this,
contrary. Yeah.
it looks like a feminine word to us because it ends with a ta marbuta, but this is actually a masculine word. That's why we have this talha is not for the girl's name. You'd never heard a girl named Talha, right? Talha is for boys. This is a masculine. So there are some words which have ta marbuta, but still they're considered as masculine. For example, Talha is a good example. Okay. So same way, some
Hamza
the
also,
words.
Hamza.
Yeah, Hamza, very good. Hamza, Talha, right? So they are words that end with a ta marbuta, but still they're considered as masculine. And there are some words that don't have a ta marbuta, but they're considered as feminine. And we are going to take more examples from Quran. For now, remember the names given to the wind like rihun, samumun, and names given to the fire like jahannamu, narun. They don't have a ta marbuta. They don't have alif maksura. They don't have alif mamduda, right? But still they're considered as feminine. What are they? The names given to the wind and the names given to the fire like narun, jahannam, they are also feminine. Okay. Now there are some miscellaneous examples that look like masculine but they are feminine. Okay, you have to remember, like earth, ardun is feminine word, and war, oh, the war is harbun, that is feminine. Sun is shamsun, and as-sama, samaun, sky. Nafsun, self. Khamrun, wine. So these are the words that are considered as feminine, even though they don't have a tamarbuta at the end. They don't look like masculine, but they are feminine. And certain nouns ending with a tamarbuta and alif mamduda are not necessarily feminine. Like for example, the words ending with a tamarbuta, talha, and hamza, they look like feminine, but they are not feminine. Similarly, the nouns ending with a tamarbuta or the alif mamduda are not necessarily feminine. Like fuqara, ulama, ulama. It ends with a alif mamduda, right? Ulama. But ulama, do you call for the feminine, for the females? No, right? Ulama, it's a masculine word. And ammatun. And then this ammatun, it has a tamarbuta, but this is This is a feminine. This is a masculine word.
Masculine.
Okay. Yeah, and also remember that Shamsun is sun. This is a feminine word. Okay, and but moon is Qamarun. Okay,
Yes, that is a
and
masculine.
Qamarun is a masculine word. Okay, you have to remember this. This Qamarun moon is a masculine word, and Shamsun sun is a feminine word. Okay, and also stars are also feminine. Stars and moon. Okay, because there's no set rule to this. And then we have what else?
This the word sama'un. It has this alif and hamza. So why is it here?
It is like alif and hamza is alif maksura, alif mamduda, right? Like
So they're
baida.
putting yes.
Yeah, this is yeah, sama'un, like
It
no,
has a
this is
sign. Huh?
yeah, this is sama'un. I don't know, the one with alif mamduda is like baida. Yeah, I'll check with this. Jazakallah khairan for pointing this out. And then we have, be sure to note to memorize the above vocabulary. It's important. You have to memorize. You just have to remember, what are they? Earth, sun, sky. You can remember these, right? They're kind of related to each other. You have earth, you have sun, and you have sky. They are all feminine. And apart from that, war. War is feminine. Okay. And nafs is feminine, and wine is feminine. Okay. And then you have, you just have to memorize. And also the names given to the fire, like nar and jahannam, are feminine. And the names given to the wind, like rihun and samumun, are feminine. Now let's move to the examples. Be sure to memorize the above vocabulary. The following are the examples of feminine nouns from Quran. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والسماء بنيناها. So which is the word that is feminine here? والسماء بنيناها.
Someone is asking you to go a little slow. Amina?
What did you say? Yeah.
Someone is asking you to go a little slow in
Oh yeah.
explaining.
Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. So do you have any questions with these things?
Samina, when you say miscellaneous, it is exception, no?
Yeah, exception. Yeah.
So Samaun is correct only, no? Exception it is, no? It is feminine, right?
Yeah, it is feminine.
Yeah.
Which
so
one?
that
Yeah,
I
these
think
are
someone
feminine.
mentioned.
Yeah, these are feminine
Yeah,
words.
Samaun. That becomes feminine, right?
Yeah, Samaun is feminine.
Samaun is feminine only because that's an exception to the case, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So was Samau banaynaha. So you have to remember the sky, we made it. Okay.
Made.
Was Sama is the sky. Any questions so far? We have, before moving to the examples. Do you have any questions? Because I was in a little hurry today.
Just you go through that abiyadu. Abiyadu, I don't understand why that Baydau we can't able to we should not read. Abiyadu means feminine.
No,
So
no, no.
because of that
Abyad,
it will change.
is no. Abyad is masculine. Aswad
Okay.
is masculine. Okay, if you Aswad is masculine. What is happening? Okay, I'll write here. Abyad and Aswad and Ahmar. Okay, so they are masculine words. Okay, but if they come with alif mamduda, like this long alif with the hamza, bayda, sawda'u, hamra'u, then they are considered as feminine. Got it?
Yeah, now clear, alhamdulillah.
Yeah, alhamdulillah. Any other questions?
No.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Walaikum assalam, sister.
There was also a little confusion about this white and by the Sauda Hamra. Now it is clear to me. Thank you, Jazakallah khair. Alhamdulillah.
Mashallah. Very good. So yeah, so one more thing is like this miscellaneous, right? Or you can also say fake feminine to this, right? They're called fake feminine. I mean, they look like feminine words, but they are not actually feminine words. Okay, you can say fake feminine too. Okay. Let me just open the lesson for you. So any other questions? So what are the three like the signs of a feminine noun? Can someone tell me the first sign?
Tamarbuta.
Yeah. Very good. Mashallah. Can you give me an example?
Jannatun, no? Something you mentioned in the
Yeah.
beginning.
Yeah. What about others? Can others also answer? The first sign of a word to be feminine is tamarbuta. Can you all give me an example? Any example ending with a tamarbuta? Yeah. Sister? Like someone said jannatun. Fine. Even if it is from the book, no problem. Or izzatun. Just say the same words.
Mu'minatun.
Very good. Mashallah. Mu'minatun. Very good. And others?
Muslimatun. Muslimatun.
Muslimatun. Very good, mashallah. Other sisters or brothers, can you tell me what are the feminine words? The first sign of a feminine noun are the words ending with ta marbuta. Okay? Sisters are saying jannatun, mu'minatun, muslimatun. What other things you come across when you're reading Quran? There's so many words you come across, right?
Shajaratun.
Shajaratun. Very good, mashallah. Others? Any other words do you remember?
Tijaratun.
Tijaratun. Mashallah. Very good. Sayyaratun. Very good. Mashallah. Sayyaratun is car.
Samina, please unmute Dr. Asra, because I'm not able to do. I've asked her to unmute. She's still having difficulty.
Oh,
You're the
okay.
host, so you can do it. Just she wants to talk, I think so.
I asked her to click on unmute, ask to unmute, but
Yeah,
I
that's
don't.
what even I did. Even I did. As a co-host,
I
I've
think
already done.
if she's using a headphone, I think maybe sometimes it causes problem. I mean, you're not able to unmute. So if you can just take out your headphone and try using without it, because yeah,
Dr.
some students
Asra,
used
that's a
to
message
face
for you.
what. Okay, yeah, Sister Asra, what you can do is like you can type a message. Okay, I mean, because yeah, even in the past some students had this problem, they were not able to unmute themselves. So you can type on the chat box like other sisters. If there are any problem replying or answering, or if you don't want to say it on the group, you can text me, or you can chat on the type on the chat box. Hasratun, sister said. Very good, sister, mashallah. Very good. Awesome. So that was the first sign. Okay. And the second sign is the parts of the body that are in pairs. And some sister said ayatain. Yeah. Okay. Good. Mashallah. Very good. And then we have uh, the body parts that are in pairs. How do you say the body parts that are in pairs? We learned about the Muslimun chart. Do you all remember? Can someone make a chart with Ainun? Okay, Ainun is singular. Okay, but I want you to make the Muslimun chart for this, like Ainun, Ainan, Ainin, right? Ainani, I like Muslimani, Muslimaini, Muslimaini, Muslimina, Muslimina, Muslimina. Can someone do this?
Ainun, Ainani, Ainuna, Ainan, again it will be Ainaini, Ainina, is it?
Very good,
Yeah.
very good. Yeah, mashallah.
Then again, Ainin,
Yeah, Ainin, you're right.
Ainin, Ainin, Ainaini, again, Ainina, again it will be Ainina.
Very good, sister.
Aini, yeah.
Mashallah. One thing I would like to ask is, Sister Safia, is it right to say I Nuna and I Nina? Because I had taught you. Why? I mean, yes or no? Can you say end with Muslimuna, Una, or Ina? Can someone tell me? Yes or
it's
no?
a broken plural.
It
It's
is
not
Jama Salim,
regular.
right?
Very good, mashallah. Then how can you say Ainuna? Okay, I was just I was just checking. So okay, so don't forget the previous topics. Ainun is a broken plural.
Broken plural.
Okay. Yeah. So you cannot say Ainuna or like Muslimuna. It's like Ayunun, right? Okay.
Ainun. Okay.
Yeah. So okay, then that was the parts of the body like hand, foot, ears, eyes, What else? Lips. Yeah. So we have the body parts that are in pairs are considered as feminine. Did you all get the second part? Okay. So and now we can also say the words are assumed to be masculine unless it can be proven that they are feminine. And note that it includes some male names that end with a tamarbuta. The reality precedes the ending. Okay. So certain words that are end with a tamarbuta and alif maksura and alif mamduda, they are feminine. Okay. And then human body parts. And you know what? For example, if some words ending with alif maksura and you know there are like biological like if I say khala, right? Is the word masculine or feminine?
It's feminine.
Feminine, right? And khala, you know, khala is aunt,
Yes.
right? He is
Yes.
masculine. But if I say uncle, okay, uncle, I don't know how to say uncle in Arabic. So uncle, is it masculine or feminine?
It's masculine.
Masculine, right? So you have the biological gender, like you know, if I say mother, like ummun, that is feminine. And if I say abun, father, he is masculine. They are biologically masculine or feminine. But some words, they are fake feminine. For example, if I say bayda, hamra, right, they end with an alif mamduda, right? They are called fake feminine. Okay, because they have this the signs of feminine. They're not really feminine, like you know, biologically. Like if I say khala, a mother, or aunt, or anyone, they are feminine like you know, biologically. But if I say uncle and dad, they are masculine. But there are some words, if I add alif mamduda, alif maksura, or a ta marbuta, they're called as fake feminine. For human body parts in pairs, like you know, hands, they're not feminine, right? I mean, did you say like, okay, I mean, it doesn't make sense. They're called as fake feminine. And also some words like broken plurals and all non-human plurals, they are also feminine. And also the proper names of places, like some of the places, they are feminine too. And why? Because the Arabs said so. Okay, you just have to remember why are they feminine, because Arabs said so. Okay. And every word in Arabic language is either masculine or feminine in gender, and the default gender for an ism is masculine. And now we have the real feminine, like ummun, mother, or baqaratun, it's a cow, they are feminine. But the fake feminine are, in some cases, they end with ta marbuta, alif mamduda, or alif maksura. They are fake feminine. Okay. And then we have so the biologically feminine other examples are sister. Sister is a feminine word, right? Like ukhtun, this is sister. Ummun, mother. Baqaratun, cow, they are feminine words. And words that end with alif maksura or alif mamduda, okay, like kubra, hamra, sauda, bayda, bushra, kubra, they are when a word that has three letters and those three letters are followed by alif maksura or alif mamduda, and the word is considered as feminine. And in the word dhikra, for example, there are three letters before the ya, dhikr, dhal, kaf, ra, and you have a alif maksura. This word becomes feminine. And in the word huda, huda is guidance, right? On the other hand, there are only two letters before the ya, and this word is not considered as feminine. You have to remember, some words are, even though they have alif maksura at the end, like huda, right, they are not feminine. But the dhikra is feminine. Why? Arab said so. Okay, you don't have any grammatical reason for it. It's, you just say Arab said so. Okay. And we are going to take more examples, you will understand. And we have words ending with the tamarbuta, like rahmatun is mercy, maghfiratun forgiveness, salatun prayer, shahadatun testimony, bushra, husna, kubra, ulya, they are all feminine words. Okay. And then they don't these bushra, kubra, salat, maghfiratun, they don't have a real gender. They have just the ending letter, alif maksura, alif mamduda, or tamarbuta. And they tamarbuta, they allows the Arabs to attribute feminine gender. Okay. Now we have the body parts in pairs. So body parts that comes in pairs are feminine, both in dual and singular forms. Okay. So yadun is hand, even though it is singular. Okay. But it is considered as feminine. Okay. And udhunun, if you just say udhunun, it is feminine. Or you can say adhan, like what is the dual? Udhunun, udhunaini. Okay, that is also feminine. Shafatun, qadamun, rijlun, aynun, eye. And mirfaqun, you have two elbows, right? So not just the hand, even the two elbows, mirfaqun. And cheek. Oh yeah, okay. Khaddun is cheek. Okay, you have two cheeks. So that is also feminine. And saqun, shin. You have two shins. That's why it's feminine. You have two ankles. Ka'bun. Okay, that is feminine. And you have two heels. Aqibun. And you have two shoulders. Mankibun. Okay, you don't have to memorize this because it's just the extra information. Okay, I'm just because I was going too fast, so I just thought to explain it a little clearer way. And then we have, so these are the words. Sakun. Can someone read this for me? Can someone read?
Which one? Safrao.
The body parts in pairs.
Body parts in first. Sakun, Rijulun, Uzunun, ear, Ainun, eyes, Shafatun, lips, Yadun, hand. Even colors.
Yeah.
Safrao, yellow, Hamrao, red, Khudrao, green, Zarqao, blue, Baydao, white, Saudao, black.
Very good, mashallah. Very good. So all these are fake feminine, right? Because they're not. That's not their real gender. Okay. And then we have the specific names of places. Okay. Apart from those, we have the most specific names of places that are feminine. Like Egypt is Misr. Okay. Or Morocco, Al-Maghrib. Or body parts includes cheeks or temples. Okay, sister have messaged that. What is your question, sister? I didn't get you. You said body
Cheeks
parts
is
include
definitely
cheeks.
there. Cheeks is in pair only. That's a feminine.
Yeah, yeah.
But temples, I don't know. Is it forehead what she's talking about?
What is that, sister? Can you be clear specifically?
Yes, I had written the question a long time before, but I got the answer. Alhamdulillah. Thank you.
Okay, alhamdulillah. Sorry, I'm late to read the messages because
No,
I'm
it's fine. It's
concentrating
fine.
on teaching. Yeah. Okay.
It's fine, sis.
So we have the specific names of places. For example, Egypt, Misr, and Morocco, Al-Maghrib. These are extra information, okay, because these are not mentioned in the Quran, some of the words. I'm just giving you extra information so that it becomes clear for you. Is it okay, right? Or you just want me to read from the textbook?
No, this is enough, I think.
Okay. And then we have Yathrib. And then we have America, that is also feminine, and Makkah is also feminine. And apart from those, the non-human plurals, like, the all non-human plurals are considered feminine. This includes true regardless of the gender of the singular form. For example, cars, sayyaratun, masajidu, kutubun. So kitabun is singular, but the plural, since it is non-human, right, it doesn't have a life, right, it's a object, right? So books, that is considered as feminine, but kitabun is single. Inshallah, when you go through the words, you will get it. Okay, so let me take some examples from Quran. I don't want to confuse you more. Okay, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والسماء بنيناها. And the sky, we made it. So والسماء, sama is a feminine word here. والأرض فرشناها, which is a feminine word?
Al-Arda.
والأرض. As you all know, earth, sun, and what else was feminine we learned?
Sky.
Sky, right? Sky is feminine, earth is feminine. And earth, we have spread it. And if you all notice that, why do you have farashnaha? Why not farashnahu? Can someone tell me this? Because this is from the previous lesson.
It's feminine.
Huma means masculine.
Very good.
Ha is for feminine. Ha is for feminine.
Very good, mashallah. Very good. Why now you understand, right? Why have they not used farashnahu? Usually it's like kitabuhu is his book, right? For like that. But and the earth, since this is a feminine word, that's why you have a feminine pronoun like huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna. But if it is an attached pronoun, that is hu, huma, hum, ha, huma, hunna, right? So ha is used because for this is referring to the earth. And similarly, wasama is a feminine word. And how do you know? Sometimes you don't know if it is masculine or feminine. Look at this, like banaynaha, and we made it. This is also a feminine noun, and they're using ha because it is referring to the sama. Sama is a feminine word. Okay. Is it clear, everyone?
Yes.
Okay. Now we have wanafsin wama sawaha. Now, which is the feminine word here?
Nafsin and sawaha. Ha points to feminine.
Other sisters try to answer. Which is the feminine word here?